to Pressing the Unmute Button podcast, a safe, non-judgmental space for women of color to speak our minds. Your hosts are KB, Jules, and Nell. Welcome to Season 1, Episode 4, From 0 to 100, How to Build Your Confidence, Finding Your Superpower. So let's get into it, sis. It's time to press unmute.
Oh, girl.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, girl. Hey.
How are you?
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, what I'm looking at?
You looking there?
Oh no, it's that. I thought a braid was hanging down off my head. So I was like,
no, ma'am. Press
I'm over here like,
Hey, y'all.
how y'all doing?
Happy
Say
Friday.
hello to the people.
Hey y'all.
Hey, Andrea.
Ooh, child.
Hey, Miss Sherry. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey y'all.
How y'all be?
Happy Friday.
Friday. Make sure y'all let us know where you all are tuning in from. Drop your city and state in the comments below.
While you
She
at
be
it,
mad.
like, share, and comment.
She be mad. What's wrong?
She already over us.
She better not be over us. We got some cheese to eat.
She gonna tell all of the secrets and shit.
And Wheels and grills.
Wheels and grills.
Hey y'all, let's see who commenting.
I'm pulling out down. Got me looking like an old man about to go grill.
Not an old man
About to go grill.
Yeah,
Mine too.
with my V-neck shirt.
We got Charlottesville, Virginia in the
All
his
right.
house.
Hello, Virginia.
Charlottesville.
I lost my speaker.
It's the I lost my speaker for me.
I lost the spongy thing on it.
Oh God.
Let me keep that.
First of all,
Oh, we got Little Rock in the house. Hello, Little Rock.
oh y'all, I done dropped the sponge. Jesus,
It's
my
okay.
God, today.
I'm telling where that thing is.
Hey.
It's okay. Y'all be sure to share. Share.
Not share. That sounds like a little shake.
Mm.
Shake. We're not gonna say that though.
Share.
Share. That sounds like a little.
Why it's so loud? How you did?
Hold it.
Did you find it?
I'm gonna look for it.
Oh my God.
Keep it.
Oh my God. What did
Hey,
she
y'all.
say? We're back.
We're back.
Tapping for some dope vibes and shenanigans. Do us a favor and share this with your friends.
Production had to find the sponge.
Oh, it's the production for me. Production.
Hey y'all, how was y'all week? Did y'all have a long week? 'Cause I
Put it
know I had
down
a
all the
long
way.
week.
Is that mine you hear?
I don't know.
Maybe it was. My bad, right? Yes. How was y'all week?
I done
Or
had a long week. Yeah.
Yeah, mine was long, child. You know, corporate America take you down through there.
Well.
Not the well.
Oh, I thought you did something.
Y'all, first y'all know the disclaimer. You can never tell what kind of show it's gonna be on the beginning part because
Oh my God.
you know we're still winding down from our 9 to 5s for the week, and then it's Friday. So you know, just stick around. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be entertained.
But you know, by the time I wind all the way down, it's Monday again. I really need a mental health day. I'm trying to figure out what day that's gonna be.
Not when it's gonna be.
Why I can't see the comment?
Slide to your left.
Slide to your right. Okay, and I see it on here. Okay,
Where you at? What you see?
I'm on
baby?
Instagram too.
Okay.
All right.
Y'all ready to get started?
I'm just ready. My head hurt.
Let me
I might need to go take some Excedrin right quick.
Production.
Text your baby. Does she know where it's at?
Production gonna be mad at you.
She is.
Keep caught
Right.
Yeah, we got a lot to discuss tonight. I'm excited about this episode though.
Why are you excited?
I'm excited because it's just a cool topic. I'm excited.
Cool topic, you say.
I
Why
can't
is
wait
it
to
cool?
see how you facilitate and lead us in this discussion.
Ooh, can we go to bow our heads for a word of prayer? Amen. What Darius Cook say? He say, what he say? Bow our head for grace. Grace. This page supposed to be through.
Don't know.
Okay.
Don't know.
Ooh,
Okay,
child. All right. Well, first, before we get into this cool topic, as Miss Jewel say,
God.
What is wrong with y'all
who is
tonight?
the head I like? You had to be at work with me all week to understand.
Right.
All right. So first thing, let's go to some current events.
Current events. I can't tell. Y'all, don't pay us no attention.
Did you see I had to do it? I said current events.
Which
She
one?
just looking at me. I said,
Well, I don't know which one you finna do.
Big Brother.
Big
Xavier
Brother.
Prather.
Let's talk about Big Brother, y'all. First of all, I've never watched Big Brother. I still never watched this season. Oh my gosh. Do I need to get that device so you take this device over here?
I got it.
Okay. I can't see the picture.
They were saying you did not want to pick the wrong picture.
Right.
Huh? Six people of color. And what do you have a total of what was it, like 15 in the house?
No, I never watched it. Andrea
Because
said
it's
she
9 on
loved
the
Big
jury
Brother.
or 10 on the jury, 15. Oh, so it's like 15, 16 people in the house, something like that. So out of that, it was 6 people of color.
Okay.
And there were actually more women this season to me that I've noticed that it has been in the past.
Okay.
So it was actually very entertaining this season.
Go get it, production. Go get it, production.
Go get it, production.
Go get it, production. Go get it. Go get it.
Excedrin, baby.
Hey, what y'all not gonna do tonight with my best friend? We not doing that.
You'll have to see it later.
Can you please bring my
Hey, we're not doing
I meant
that.
Excedrin, but it went through as
Exception.
exception. So she like, where is your exception?
Oh, fix it, Jesus.
Thank you, baby.
Okay.
Okay. I'm
All
good
right.
now.
So the good thing about it, when Big Brother came in, the 6 people, they upped the money
They did.
for the winners. So they won. The first place won $750,000. Second place, I think, won $75,000
for playing some games.
They was in the house. What was it? A total of like 3 months, I think.
That sounds like Squid Game.
Hey, princess.
I haven't went back and I haven't watched it yet, but I hear a lot of people talk about that. And then they do a America's Favorite or whatever, castmate or whatever. And she won. Was it the 25,000?
25,000. Dang, that's a big jump though. What?
I ran out of drink on my last pill.
Don't you call her in here?
I'm not.
If you need something, here goes something.
Okay.
I'm not.
So, with that being said, if we was editing this to go on the thing,
trying to kill me.
If we was editing this to go on the thing, we would have to edit out this whole. Okay, y'all, we're gonna get. Okay, so the cool thing about it, the Cookout Alliance was formed.
Cookout Alliance. I love
it. And the first thing,
yep.
And the first thing when our mama told me, I said, the cook. I said, now who named in the Cookout? Mama said themselves. I said, oh, okay. As long as they called themselves the Cookout, and nobody else did.
No, they wouldn't have thought of that.
So it was 6, and I think, what was it? 3 women, 3 guys. I think that's what it was. What you say? Nobody else thought of that?
They wouldn't have thought of that.
Yeah, you're right. So the Cookout was formed, and their goal was to them make it to the final 6, which they did.
Yeah.
So they made it to the final 6,
and then they turned on each other.
I mean, they have to, because in the end,
yeah, you would have to. The biggest thing was, at that point, hands down, somebody black was gonna win. And that was the ultimate goal.
Yeah,
because nobody of color has ever won
before. Yeah, and so in the beginning, their thing was, look, we're gonna make sure none of us get out.
Yep.
And they did that, whether they had to throw a match with somebody or win head of household, veto to save people. Like their goal was, we're not letting nobody black get out the house.
Okay.
And it did nobody leave.
Before
Once the final six, they already knew that it was every man for themselves. So they literally had to play. And they had to play, and then they got Tiffany out first, and then they got Hannah out.
Okay, so the women left.
Yeah, so yeah, Azza was down to the final three, and then Kylan left before her, and then it was Azza, and then Big D and Xavier were the last two.
Went on there. His name Big D.
No, it's Derek Frazier. But it was two Dereks in the house, so they called him Big D.
One Big D and one Little D.
No, they couldn't pick out the.
So can we? So that when you were giving the amounts, I'm not gonna play with you tonight.
Cause I can't.
When you were giving the amounts, though, you said it was 750,000, and somebody got 75,000, and somebody got. That's a huge jump.
It is
from first place to second.
Yeah, because I think first
place.
place used to get what was it, 250,000 or something like that. Like they doubled it.
That was Smoking Joe Frazier's son, Big D.
Yeah. A boxer, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So some people was like, I didn't even know why he on there. And I was just like,
because he wanted a chance at the money.
He said he want his own money. He don't want to live off of his people money. That's what he said.
Smoking Joe Frazier got money?
I don't know. I don't know no people. So all in all, in the end, Big Brother crowned their first black winner. And it was
Back to one thing you said, that they came together.
Mm-hmm.
And basically it was like,
ain't nobody
we not finna
let nobody clear win this.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they said.
But just think about that. If we could do that.
Exactly. Point exactly.
How far we will be able to
if
get.
we could do that like today years old.
Yeah.
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 Like, I don't know if y'all down the street.
Don't tell the people where you at.
It used to be an Eagle Bank.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's gonna be a Mexican grocery store.
They popping up.
They is.
And they sold up in Southwest though.
They done took that building. It don't even look like it could
used to be
a bank at all.
Mm.
And I'm just
but like, they work together.
Them
and Asians. Mm-hmm. They or that what they call? I don't know. I don't want to get it wrong.
Asians.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah. They work together.
They do. They Asians.
Or Chinese. They all work together.
Well, no, we'll just call them Asians.
Yeah, okay.
If that's what you're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, they come together and they literally will work together. Yeah. It be us. Okay.
Hippie. Oh.
I said it be us.
It be us.
It be us. It do. It's like
why?
I don't know.
Like
because
we have that
jealousy
mentality.
Yeah. I gotta get it before they get it. When really you can just come together and get it together. Oh my bad. No, I thought they said the closed caption. Mm-hmm. Oh Lord, I didn't. I promise I didn't. Okay, all right, next up we have Stephen Curry and Aisha Curry. You can see that one. Waiting for her to get everything.
So did you see that they had Riley as the
yes.
Yeah, that was cute.
And then their sons walked her down the aisle.
I thought that was real cute.
And she was like, "Oh my God, I love you today, tomorrow, and forever." I said,
"Yeah, this is real cute."
Well, you ain't got to be no pastor to be no official. I can really go online and get my license.
Well, I mean, I know, but I'm just saying, like, why
she probably just said,
"I got it."
I wish I was there.
They already married, so it don't matter.
I wish I was there though.
Oh, she said you really don't have to be no pastor. I can go about it in my life.
You don't, yeah. I can go on there and get it now. And that's it.
Last night. Sorry if y'all watch Grace. Spoiler alert.
You say spoiler alert.
But they was getting married. I ain't gonna tell y'all who was getting married.
Oh, okay.
They was getting married, and the priest got ran over by a bike. a couple on a tandem bike.
Oh.
And so at the end of the show, the sister had went online to get her officiant's license so that she could marry them at the end.
They want to pass away.
Girl, bye.
The priest passed
away.
I'm done. I'm done.
I'm gonna go get my license. I thought it was too. And they met. I don't know if y'all saw
we talked about that last time.
Yeah,
we did, because that was one of your favorites.
I love him. But I love him.
Same thing.
Same thing. Because we together. Yeah. All right, next up we got, look, is Kelly Price missing or no?
I went right to it. We lost her. We
find the corner. Cause what? Okay.
Them was her words, right?
I died. But she wasn't lost.
I died.
But she wasn't lost.
She was in heaven for a little minute.
She just crossed over into the white light, but she came back.
She got a line in here. Was like, I'm gonna come back later.
You know what? God said you ain't through yet. Go on back down. Go on back down.
I died. Because she did. She died.
That's how she said it. That's how she said it. I didn't watch the live where she said it.
Kelly, can you elaborate on what do you mean? You woke up after a numerous amount of days. I died. They lost me. I died.
They brought me back.
So was she in a coma after that? Like,
yeah, I guess.
No, you ain't gotta be in no coma after that.
Oh, your TT said she said she had COVID and went into seclusion.
Yeah. So, but that's the thing. Her estranged sister reported her missing. Have her on this national missing persons list.
Kelly said, "No, she's safe."
I know she is safe in his arms. Well, she's safe back here on Earth now. Safe in his arms. But I mean, she did finally break her silence and said that she was not missing, that she was okay. So I hope her and her estranged sister will be.
I don't think they're gonna be after that. Me and my estranged sister ain't got to work nothing.
What you say? Because we're gonna really be estranged. Because you know, she even tried to come back and say that her boyfriend, Kelly's significant other, is supposed to be holding her hostage and not letting her talk to people. That was another story I saw.
Did you
because sometimes when people be sick, they be hard-headed, and you have to put your foot down and be like, "Listen,
this what you
finna rest."
Yeah.
So yeah, he might be.
Yeah.
Holding a hostage and telling her she can't talk to.
But if she on Instagram, she okay.
But the reason why she finally came out of silence is because her lawyer. We're not gonna do Illuminati clone. Listen,
because you know, baby, they be big on this Illuminati, don't they? Who she had to sacrifice? Because you know they be big on that, honey.
Hello, Mrs. Murphy.
Hey, mama.
No, but she was upset because she now has to go through a whole interview and assessment to get off the National Missing Persons Registry.
That's crazy.
How I got to go to the police as me and tell you I'm all right.
It's really me.
And you can't just say, okay, nah, you got to examine me.
Right.
I said it's me, and
so they probably gonna do a mental examination and everything.
Probably.
Because my sister wants some clout.
We're not doing that.
What ain't she say? Sometimes what?
You have to play missing to get away from people.
That's it, because I'm finna get hooked real quick. I'm falling off the radar.
You gonna fall off? I don't blame you. Sometimes you have to do that.
You have to, but you better answer my call. All right.
Ooh, that's not falling off the radar.
All right. So next we have Anthony A.J. Johnson, better known as Ezel. At the age of 55. So
I don't know, Jay.
What? Yeah, because I heard 55, 56. But the crazy thing that I was reading, it was saying how he was found lifeless in a store. Mm-hmm. Early part of September, and then he was rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. But his family didn't know about it till almost 2 or 3 weeks later. So you mean tell me, didn't nobody know who this man was? What you got, girl? Illuminati.
I already told you.
Because Keisha said we was his next of kin. They should have asked us. Somebody
would have confirmed who he was.
Somebody in the melanin community could have verified.
Exactly.
Found in the stove.
Yeah.
Right. And he looked the same like he did back when he was on Friday.
He did.
In the movies before that.
And if anything, if he was laying on his back, they recognized him from that.
My back.
I can't deal with you.
Okay,
now listen, this is the one thing that I kind of wanted to bring out about it was that, you know, his wife started a GoFundMe to help pay for funeral expenses.
He don't got no money.
Hear me well, melanated people. Everybody needs to have some type of life insurance policy. It don't cost much. When I say, I promise you, I have additional coverage outside of my 9 to 5, but life insurance does not cost that much.
Give me a Logan
if you need somewhere to go, you can contact Tristan Robinson of Shelter Insurance right there on Otter Creek Road. He can help you for real.
Listen,
what?
He ain't got no residual income from the movie.
But that's what I'm saying.
I was trying to wait till you was finished to go back to that.
Michael Blackson gave $10K, and I want to say Ice Cube and maybe Lil Duval gave something, but his wife literally went on live and was like, she was asking for $20K to put him away nicely.
It costs $20K to put
this is my take on it. It's nobody's responsibility to bury you but yours.
Right.
And the fact that you would try to put it out there, because these were her words. If y'all love him like y'all say y'all,
because you're not gonna make me feel guilty to try to donate.
Came out 30 years ago, really.
It did.
Stop with all
and
the
then
fake
you got
love.
House party.
Yeah,
30. So
wait, I did just call him. I said I was his next of kin, so I can't say that.
And I'm like, I'm 32, so
it didn't come out 30 years. That was in
it came out in 95.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But it's really important, guys, that we really do set ourselves up to be taken care of when we leave this earth, and not
so our family don't have to stress
on our family. Yeah. I mean, like my great uncle, he was 91 when he passed away. He passed away debt free. Like the only thing we had to come out of pocket for was programs. Everything else is paid for.
Yeah. And that's how it was with my grandmother and my grandfather too. Yeah. Like my grandma had everything written down. Yeah. And I said that's what I'm gonna do too. Just go ahead and give me a living will. That way when it is time, I don't want y'all arguing over who gonna speak, who gonna, because ain't nobody got. And I've asked my parents to do the same. Because ain't nobody. Okay.
My mama already said she wasn't playing her own film.
Yeah.
I think she want to go away like the Mama on
Imitation of Life. Mm-hmm. I'm done.
I feel like.
Okay. How she go away on Imitation of Life?
It was royal.
You ain't seen Imitation of Life?
Mm-mm.
First of all, you ain't never seen Imitation of Life.
Okay, I need to know who looking on the live ain't never seen Imitation of Life, because we're gonna have to have a drive-in movie.
Y'all about to be mad at me or something? Because I'm
your auntie said something. Miss Sherry said people need to understand that everybody rich don't manage their money.
True. That's true.
They don't.
Yeah, and they don't have the right people in they baby. Because I'm still learning. So yeah, I don't know. That was very sad to hear. We've lost a lot of people, so we don't know. The cause of death is still unknown. So we don't know if we just don't know what he passed away from.
Well, we just have to be praying for our cousin. He said
we do.
Well, he's gone. Let's just pray for his family.
Yeah.
His children and his grandchildren. Yeah.
I'm gonna go home and watch Friday and remember some.
I'm not gonna do that.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
All right. So
Kelly said you need to see Imitation of Life. Have your tissues ready. Don't worry,
but wait,
Kelly.
You gotta watch the version. It's 2 of them.
Okay.
Gotta watch the version with Mahalia Jackson.
That one.
Okay. What is it on? Like, is it on Netflix, Hulu?
No.
You think I can find it on demand?
AMC or something.
Find it somewhere.
Okay. I'll find it. I'm gonna find it. Get my tissue, because y'all know I'm a crybaby.
Oh.
Get my tissue ready.
It make you look at your mama so different.
It do.
Oh Lord. Okay.
So
all right. Oh, I didn't got
your auntie said beautiful movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think
why you ain't never told me about it?
The first time I had tried to get smart with my mama, I think that's when she was like,
sat down and watched this movie.
It wasn't even like that. I think it was like that weekend. She was like, I got a movie for us to watch, like, and I think it had came on TV or something. It was just like perfect timing for her, whatever. And we sat down and watched.
Sat on down and watched this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna add that on my list.
Yeah, you gotta watch that.
Okay. So next we have no slack that way.
Okay.
Okay, we have Jelani Day. Is it Jelani? Disappears. People get the assumption that they must have done something to deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy, he went hanging out from there. A couple different
Student.
stories. Yeah, there are a couple different stories that are going around. But he's a graduate student, aspiring to be a doctor. One story says he was hanging out with some friends. Yellow, what y'all call them? The other people. He's hanging out with Caucasian people, clear people. Went to a party with them, and then he was missing after that. And then another one was just saying his car was missing. You know, he was missing, and then they found the car, and then they found his body floating in the river. Either way, the fact that he was missing a month before he even got any media attention was just so sad to me.
Yep.
And then it was another guy, not too soon after he was missing in another state, same thing. But it was like as soon as the Gabby story hit, I mean, all I'm getting is notifications on Facebook every day of the update of Gabby and her fiance, wherever he may be.
Update.
I mean, they don't, but I'm saying that's what,
missing.
right. But I'm saying they still doing coverage as opposed to our people. I mean, do y'all feel we get the same coverage?
No, because I found out about Jelani on Facebook.
Right.
And honestly, I didn't realize his last name was Day. So I thought, before I actually read it, I thought everybody was like celebrating him.
Oh,
because you know, like Jelani Day, and I was like, that's what made me like not click on it.
Yeah.
But then when I started seeing it more and more and more, like why we ain't talking about this and da da da, I was like, well, let me see what this is.
Yeah.
And then that's when I realized, oh no, that's his name.
Yeah. 25 was missing a whole month.
It's so sad.
And his mama literally had to like beg and plead authorities, you know, to even do that. And then when they did it, of course, that's when his body was found like a week later, I think, after they got into it. But it was just like as soon as the Gabby story came, it was like, boom, media, here we go. Yep. FBI, bring in the National Guard, bring in the troops, bring in the. I'm just saying, when are people gonna get that type of treatment?
Never.
Okay. That's a sensitive subject, so we're gonna keep on going.
Yeah.
Okay. Next. Last one.
I'm twiddling my thumbs on that.
Yeah. Oh my God. All right. So lastly, while she's getting there, our pharmacy from 3 to 6 of October. On the 6th, D and D
y'all
pharmacy.
can't hear us?
Y'all can't hear us? Hello?
On where? On Facebook?
On Facebook.
I can hear us. Oh, I can hear us.
We can hear.
Can y'all hear us? Say hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hey.
Oh,
Hello,
Lynn did
hello.
say what happened.
Hello, hello.
But we still.
Oh,
She
she
said
said
y'all
we
back
can't.
now.
Hey,
Oh.
hello, hello.
Oh.
Hello, hello.
I don't know what happened.
Hello.
On the 6th, you have D&D Pharmacy is located off of Canis from 9 to 12.
Oh, she said when the slide is up, we can't hear y'all. Y'all just not saying that.
Oh.
Okay, well, y'all just gonna see the slides back there then.
Oh, okay. On the 7th, this is the ADH Clinic 2401 Crisp Drive from 1 to 4. On the 8th, Cornerstone Pharmacy in Broadway, North Little Rock from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. And on the 16th at 8th Street Baptist Church in North Little Rock from 10 to 1. So there you go. All right.
It say the race for the kids October 14th, but I don't know if I trust
That's a
this
Thursday.
Is it a Thursday?
That show is that. That's why I said I don't trust this site. I did say that.
But yeah, I couldn't find it. I didn't know if they was doing it. All right, ladies, y'all ready to dig into this topic?
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to say it was something that I had to like breathe in, breathe out,
do the chicken head, go let it out.
All right, so for me, when it comes to Lynn said she heard there wouldn't be no race. So they probably still doing like fundraising stuff. You think that?
I ain't see
I
nothing.
ain't even seen none of that either.
Yeah, I don't see no kind of information.
Oh, they gonna leave us out like that? Okay. I mean, I wasn't gonna buy no shirt anymore. I always try to at least buy a shirt, even if I don't walk or run. All right, so with this particular topic, building your confidence from 0 to 100. So, I mean, I will say for me personally, right now, I am not still at 100. You know, more like 80. You know what I'm saying? More like 80. But it's something that I had to work on personally. Because growing up, I will say, for me, and you ladies can chime in anytime. Growing up for me, I didn't hear a lot of "you're beautiful" or "you're a queen" or "you got this" or little stuff like that. So I think that shaped me how I looked at myself growing up. Like people say, "Oh, your gap is beautiful." I be like, I hate it. As soon as I get some braces, I'm gonna get some. I'm short. I want to be just a little bit taller.
I wish I was a little bit taller.
You know, I didn't used to like wearing glasses. I wear them now, but I used to break them all the time. Cause what I need them for?
Yeah.
And now,
can't see.
Well, now I can't. I just went to the doctor last week. He said, "Ma'am, your vision have changed." I said, "I could tell." So yeah, I'm getting older. So with that, confidence was something that I definitely had to learn how to build for my own self. Mm-hmm. And now that I have a child, even though he's a son, I'm starting with him early. Like every night we do affirmations. You are smart. You are kind. You are intelligent. You are handsome. You're a big boy. I'm confused. What's wrong? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with
That's
him?
why he out here running the world. Because he think he can do anything.
Well, another reason why I was doing that too, because y'all know he started kindergarten. Right. And it's wearing, y'all see I'm stuttering. It's wearing both of us down.
Because he out here.
Logan, he pinky in the brain.
Why are you speaking out of turn? Because my mama said I'm smart.
No, he don't do that. His thing is like today. Like today, for instance, the principal was like, he had a good day. He just did not want to put his Play-Doh up. I said, well, Logan, why you want to put his Play-Doh up? Put your Play-Doh. He said, because I was still playing with it, Mom. I said, you're supposed to do what your teacher tell you supposed to do. I know, but I was still playing with my Play-Doh, Mom. So I get it. But but the smart thing, I want to let him know, because he's like, I'm just 5 and everybody's 6. Like he's the baby in the class. So I don't want him to think since they're older, like they're smarter than him. Because you're smart too. You just have to apply yourself. And then y'all know I told y'all. And I told his principal, I said, please do not take offense to this, but I don't see anybody like him there.
What you mean? Oh, we're good. Go ahead.
Okay. I was just like, I told his principal, like, I don't see anybody that looks like him here. You know what I'm saying? And it's a great school, but then me as a parent struggling, like, do I need to find something that's on his level that looks like him? You know? Yeah. So I'm struggling with that as a mama, like, did I make the good choice? But okay, we're talking about self-confidence within me. So there was something. What you got to say, Keitra?
Nothing.
So that too, I think stems from my confidence too, because I have those days where I just be like, did I make a good choice as a mama? Even as a supervisor, I ask myself, did I make a good choice as a supervisor? You know, so yeah, with me, I struggle. I mean, I still struggle every day. Sometimes I don't like what I wear, and some days I look like I don't like what I wear. But I make it to work and do my job in my mind, so that's okay. Do you struggle with confidence?
I struggle more now as an adult
than
I did when I was younger.
For real?
And I was just gonna say, you know how you said you feel like you didn't really hear it often growing up. But think about all the stuff that our mamas made us do. Yeah. And it really wasn't even to make us do. It was right. You can do that. Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like that was their way of boosting us up versus being more intentional, saying I have confidence that you can. Yeah. It was, I need somebody to do the welcome at this program. Janelle can do it. Keitra can do it. You know what I mean? Right. And so I think that's more how we got it, just being pushed into the limelight more. Yeah. Was them showing us, I know you can do this. Yeah. And so yeah, you don't got no choice. You're going to get up there and do it because I know you can.
Because we did not have no choice.
If I knew you couldn't do it, I wouldn't make you do it. Right. Yeah. But I do struggle more, like I said, in my adulthood than I did growing up. And so I'm reading Woman Evolve. Love it. By Sarah Jakes Roberts. I was going to say Coleman. That ain't her last name. That's Cora.
That ain't Cora last name, but okay.
It's like, who's
it? Ain't Cora Jakes Coleman?
Who is Cora?
I'm thinking of, keep going.
Okay. You were thinking about Mr. Brown, Cora?
Keep going. Was too.
Oh, okay.
That's her last name.
Did it down on me.
But okay, so chapter 1, she's talking about Eve, basically, how we always give Eve such a bad rap. Because we basically say she messed everything up, right? And so she explores it, and so she tells the story basically about when Eve first woke up from being made out of Adam's rib, right? And it talks about how she just opens her eyes and takes everything in, how she rubs her arms and feels her arms, and how she rubs on her little pudge. But she don't think nothing wrong with it because she don't have nobody else to compare it to, right? Right. And so when I was reading it, I was like, OMG, like that's so real. A lot of the stuff that we struggle with, we put it on ourselves because we're too busy looking at
everybody
else, right? Instead of embracing who we are. Yeah. Right? Like I stepped on the scale the other day. I wasn't happy with what I saw. Yeah. But what I'm gonna do?
Makeup. Because at this point, just cut me up, Doc.
That's what I had to say. But I mean, what you gonna do?
Right.
You know how to make it better. Yeah.
And that's probably where it come from with me too. Like looking at everybody, I want to be taller. Oh, I wish I had a little bit less weight, or doing this, or how I see like what we was talking about. How I look like they ain't living right, but how I look like they blessed, but I'm still over here doing. You know what I'm saying? So. All that shape confidence. What about you?
I mean, I don't.
Where Miss Margarita at tonight?
She got the kids back.
Oh, okay,
that's right.
She'll probably catch the replay.
So I struggled with confidence a lot when I was younger, simply because I was always compared to Well, it was two things. I was always compared to my older sister. Mm-hmm. And then on my mom's side of the family, I was the darkest person. Mm-hmm. So that came up a lot. I would get comments like, "You cute to be a dark skinned girl. Like, why I can't just be cute?" Why? Right. So I didn't feel like my melanin. You know, I felt like it was something wrong.
Right.
I was skinny. I was lanky. My teeth was bucked.
See, and I always been the chubby friend.
I had glasses. You know, I didn't have like the best of clothes, especially after, you know, my grandmother passed. I, you know, really wasn't getting spoiled like I was used to being spoiled.
Right.
As I became older, though, I would say as I became an adult and kind of carved my own path, my own lane in corporate America, that kind of like boosted my confidence. Mm-hmm. So in that regard, you can't like, as far as my gift, my purpose, you can't tell me nothing different about that.
That's where I struggle most.
I struggle
wanting
most
to hear it.
Well, no, as far as her purpose and her gifts and talent, like you can't. When it comes to, some people say it comes across as me being arrogant and cocky when I talk about this, as far as like my business lane. But that's my gift. I like, hands down, I know can't nobody beat me at being me when it comes to that. Mm-hmm. So my confidence is not shaky in that regard. Right now, though, my biggest thing that I'm real insecure about is I don't necessarily feel like, I don't always see what God sees. And so when it comes to like ministry stuff, people tell me, "Oh my gosh, you're so, you know, encouraging and you're so insightful, and girl, you better preach." And I'd be like, "No,
you are.
I'm just talking about what I'm talking about."
I mean, how many times have I ever said, "How you be coming up with them words? Like, where they come from?
No,
they don't come to my brain the way
that it comes to her brain." Yeah.
When it comes to ministry stuff, I shrink because I don't have confidence in that lane. Mm-hmm. I just don't, because I don't feel like, I don't know if it's, I don't feel like I'm worthy or what I have to say is worth anything. Mm-hmm. I don't want to be in that lane, because I just be like, I'm ratchet. You know, I'm
kind of the opposite when it comes to the ministry part.
See, yeah, you can roll in that lane.
Like, I can roll with it, and then
you gonna leave me hanging?
Oh, my bad, boo. My bad. Like I can pretty much roll with the ministry thing, and I can put my foot down and say, "This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're not gonna do. Yada yada this, yada yada that," and I'm good with it. But mine is the whole purpose in life general. Yeah. Is sometimes what I'm struggling with. Like, am I supposed to be here? Like, Lord, what if I really would have went out of state for college like I really wanted to? Or what if I would have did this? And I know they say our plans. Not his plans. But sometimes I just be like, now, Lord, because you know how just drugged me up there, shook me a little bit, and then just get yourself together. And then just
I'm gonna put you back down there,
right?
Because if he do that to me, I'm gone. Just take
me, Lord.
Take me on with you, because this is what we ain't finna do.
And so that is something like that. I mean, every day, like I would say, last week I had a mental check-in with my supervisor, and she sat in my office. And she was just like, "How you doing?" And tears just started rolling down. She was like,
"What's wrong?"
She just kind of looked at me. I said, "I'm okay. I just didn't ask for this. I don't get why I'm dealing with this and this and da. And she was like, my partner, she said, "But you built for this."
Girl,
she was like, "You strong."
But that's the thing. Just because I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But that's the thing. It was like, I know I am, but it was just like I wasn't telling myself that. Yeah. You know, it was kind of like, but I don't feel strong right now. All right. So, I mean, and it was okay. She was like, "It's okay to cry." But you know, I always tell her she sensitive, not sensitive. Mm-hmm. Like I always tell her that, and she laughed when I say that, because she will empathize with you, but she that type of person too. Okay, now pick yourself up, and let's go on. As me, I got to wallow in my cry, and I got to sit there. But that particular day, I was like, "Get yourself together, and it's okay." And I was okay, you know, after. But I have those moments where I just go in my little shell. And I just have to deal with my own lack of confidence. Yeah.
So as it relates to as it relates to your ministry though, like how you said, in that lane, you good. Like you can go with it.
Now I done dealt with some parents before, and I just be like, now see, this what I'm not gonna deal with. But a lot of times I have the support behind me that says, "Joe, I trust you. Do what you gotta do." So I think that makes it better too when it comes to that aspect. Sometimes I don't feel like, And I'm not saying people don't, but sometimes, you know, you just don't feel like, but do they really support me like I support them?
Right.
Outside of ministry.
Yeah. Yeah.
And see, me in ministry is a little different.
I'm sorry,
like
we got
choir
she
director.
said, "Come on, supervisor, and prophesy."
Like choir director and, you know, on the praise team and stuff. I'm not that hooper. I'm not that holler. I'm not finna beg you to get up and praise. I'm not finna do all that rumbling and growling. And
Right.
I'm coming. Hopefully my heart is pure enough that you can feel my pure worship that will lead you into worship. But that's all I got.
That's all I can give you.
That's it. That's all.
Because anything else gonna be fake.
Leslie say, "I love that you guys teach not from perfection, but from perfecting."
Hey, oh yeah, listen, it's a daily thing. Every day.
Every day is a. So would you say, your lane in ministry is one of your superpowers? I feel like, as far as it well, yeah,
both of us. Me. She was looking at you. Yes, I feel like that is my superpower. Because when I first joined my church, he had us do a gift assessment. And with the gift assessment, leadership was one of the things but I've always shied away from leadership. I'm the type of girl, put me in the background. Yeah. You ain't even got to give me no accolades. I'm good. Yeah. You know, I'm that type of girl, but my mama pushed me, and somebody that I didn't know in the church that heard of me pushed me into that position, and it just kind of grew. So now you got praise dance director, then you got nursery director, then you got youth director, and whatever else my pastor may need. You know, and sometimes you will get burned out, but the joy that I find in that particular part of my confidence is what makes me be like, I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm good.
And see, the statement that you made earlier, when you said your supervisor was like, when you were in your moment of why I got to deal with this, and she was like, well, you built for this. But a lot of times people just think, oh, I might be built for this, but that does not mean I take my portion and your portion. Yeah. Right. And so a lot of times people always just think, oh, well, Janelle can handle that. Oh, well, Keitra can handle that. Oh, well, Julie can handle that. And then it just gets to be so much, you know, and then you find yourself, or I find myself in a position a lot of times where I'm like,
what more can I take?
I'm doing all, where you at?
Right.
You know what I mean? And so that's where the burnout and the overwhelm comes from. But then, you know, how do you say that?
Right.
Especially when it's ministry, because then you feel like,
that's not my lane.
Yeah. I mean, when it came to ministry, right, because I will tell them that ain't my lane. But when it came to ministry, I will say at one point I was getting to that point because simply I was working with like 3 or 4 different churches on top of school. And then on top of by this time, I'm a new mama. So I did get to that point, and I texted my pastor and I said, hey, I got to take a break for me. I got to revive myself, because if I don't, it's going to all crumble down. And then people really going to be talking because they already was talking, you know. So I had to do that for me. But with the conversation with my supervisor, it had more so to do with, and it really wasn't to work, because y'all know my job really ain't that hard, but it had to do with, at that time, like, I didn't ask to, I was having a, why am I a single parent moment? Because I didn't ask for this. You know what I'm saying? Logan struggling in school, can't even call, you know, the guy and say, hey, I need your help with this. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, you don't want to burn your parents out, but that's all I got. You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of having one of those moments. So that is what was bringing my confidence down that particular day. But I try every day.
I think and even in times when we struggle with our confidence, I think having that person that you can just be so vulnerable with and open up and really share like what it really is that you're dealing with and not get that judgment, you know. I just listen, or you might have,
because she didn't know I was gonna cry, baby. She just was just like, are you, you know, I'm just checking out you, making sure you're good. And I mean, a lot of people don't know, but when my grandmother passed, you know, like, I was still going to work. And she was actually out of town, but I was still going to work every day. I was on call like all the week, and it didn't bother me because, I mean, that's my job. I don't mind doing my job, but by that Friday, I was just like wallowing, like, Lord, I'm tired, eyes burning, everything. And then my sleep pattern ain't been the same. So it's just like, and then with school starting and everything, it's just like by that day when she came and asked, because nobody had really said, are you okay? Or what are you up to? No, not like that. I know you've asked and I cried. I just hadn't told y'all that I cried. Like I can't tell y'all can't see me crying in a text message. Can you?
I could, but I mean, we was in the same space,
situation.
So
yeah. So there were a lot of times when y'all text and said, "Are you okay?" I literally broke down and started crying.
She in her zone.
Yeah, she is.
So,
I mean, just like I had to text my mama after that and was like, "I know I've been kind of to myself, but mentally I'm not okay, but I will get there." You know what I'm saying? But there are plenty of nights that I cried myself to sleep, and I was texting y'all, and what you might have picked up on it, but I've told my mama and my daddy, if it wasn't for y'all and my other friends behind me, I don't know how I would have made it through the month of August.
Right.
At the end of the day.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I always say when y'all be going through y'all stuff, you good? But that's all I got.
But I know what we so used to saying. But what we so used to saying.
I'm leaving you alone.
But what we so used to saying, we good. Yeah. Oh, I'm good. I got it.
Yeah.
But what's breaking down, baby?
I asked like the audience. What are some things you all have done to build your self-confidence? And I was asking because we talked about earlier, purpose, and we're not doing that.
Did you see I had to look at her like, what?
We're not doing that, Keitra.
Oh my God.
We talked about purpose. And I know that for me, and I've shared this with y'all, but my biggest boost of confidence really came from when I was in a mentorship program that was founded by my pastor. And at the end of graduation, my pastor is a prophet, so he flows in the office of prophet. Your mom. And at the end of the mentorship program, he gave everyone the prophetic meaning of their first and middle name. And so it was almost like once I got that, and because of course I think at that point in time he was probably my pastor for maybe 7-8 years, and so much had went on during that time. It was just like, wow, like for real, like if you know my Pastor Jones, if he's giving you your name meaning, you know how deep it is.
Because when I got mine for my birthday last year,
I'm still. What?
No, I'm talking about her. That's what she was doing. She was looking at the picture.
Like,
you was like,
you invested on the list.
It took everything I had not to just.
That's really where I got my confidence.
Yeah. Like I literally was sitting there trying to
keep it together.
Yeah,
because this man don't know you from a can of paint. Exactly. And at that time, he hadn't even put two and two together.
Right.
Yeah. Your dad was who he was. So that was really kind of like what helped me build my confidence was after I knew the prophetic meaning behind my name, the big epic idea behind why God created me. And that was really how I found my lane and was like, okay, like this is me. This is it. But I struggle with not necessarily coming out of that vein, but integrating the ministry piece in it. Cause I don't feel I'm not a Bible scholar. I'm gonna be transparent. I'm not a Bible scholar. I don't have my quiet time every single day. I don't necessarily pray every day. I'm just being transparent. Right. Sometimes I allow life to get the best of me. I don't always run to Jesus when I'm having trials and tribulations. Sometimes I might come to BTS crew. Sometimes I might become a recluse. I'm not a hermit. A hermit. Yeah. And you trying to be petty, but that's okay. But I don't. So when I hear people, say stuff like, one particular time, Pastor Jones asked me to lead School of Prayer. And I was like, you want who to lead School of Prayer?
Because where that come from? What School of Prayer?
Well, we have it on Wednesdays now, but basically prayer meeting.
Oh, okay.
And he taught us how to actually pray. We should be praying the word of God because he says his word will never return back to him void. So we need to be praying what is already in the word and not be praying like, oh, Lord Jesus, thank you. Thank you for waking me up this morning. Lord, I thank you. I mean, praise him and thank him, but we shouldn't be praying these empty prayers, if you will. We need to put the word behind it because it's angels. It's angels waiting on us to employ them.
Like the heathen do. Don't be saying no whole bunch of words
over and over and over and over and over again. You're praying the same prayer. But anyway, I'm like, you need this cord. I don't want to lead. school of prayer. I don't. What you talking about? We'll do what now? So your aunt said the way that she's built her confidence is by loving herself more and stop putting herself down. Absolutely, that is the perfect response for this quote that Janelle gave us. Where is it?
Which one, girl?
Brene Brown, talk to yourself like you would to someone you love. Yeah. Absolutely perfect response, Miss Sherry. I love it.
Because they say every morning you should look in the mirror and say, "Self."
And yourself say,
but yeah, that you got this. Yeah. You go, girl. Yada 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 yada. Okay. So good job, ladies. All right. So let's talk about a little self-confidence formula.
Okay.
Let's see. All right. So the number one thing that I looked up, it said take responsibility for yourself. And what it said was only you can make new things happen in your life. No one else can do it for you. So when I read that, I said, "Oh,
right,
they got me."
Came up. Say it again. Take responsibility
for yourself. Yep. Only you can make new things happen in your life. No one else can do it for you. So like with that, it's like, a lot of times we sit there and we just be like, but why such and such, but why such and such? So with me, I had to be like you said, a lot of stuff that we go through or deal with is because of ourselves. So I literally had to, right after all that conversation, I did this. I was like, oh, I said, oh, I had to take responsibility for myself because I'm like, Janelle, if you want these things that you say you want, then you have to do it and don't stop until you. But then it's the other side of me that says, well, I don't want to put all this on this person, or I don't want to ask this person, or I don't want to do this and do that. But then the other side is like, take responsibility for yourself. You do what you got to do. You may have some late nights and some early mornings, but that's just what you got to do.
Until you
Yeah, so we gonna.
That's real, because the bed be calling my name, and I know I be having stuff I need to get done.
Because, baby, you be sleep. Some nights I would. Now, I will say, ever since Logan been in school, though, y'all done called me on the late night a couple times, but, baby, it be 8. He be like, you gonna lay in the bed with me, Ilse? Come on, son, we gonna lay in this bed. And then some nights he sleep by himself, so I really be sprawled out all over the bed. All right, so the next part is said, begin to experiment with life.
Begin to experiment with life.
Yeah. So
hey, Daddy.
My daddy is watching.
Oh, not your daddy.
Not your daddy. My daddy. Hi, Pops. She was about to ring.
I was trying to hurry up and catch you.
Because I was going to say, he actually watching.
Daddy is about her daddy.
He is, my God. So begin to experiment with life. So try something new, testing your abilities and new endeavors is a wonderful way to learn that you can rely on yourself.
I love it.
That was long. Say it again.
Try something new. That's the
pretty
biggest
much.
thing.
That's all it's saying.
Be adventurous. Try something new.
You know what? It's just like my reading.
Okay, I was just gonna.
It is. I'm sorry.
Look.
So did you guys watch that movie with Sanaa Lathan and the white dude? It's called Try Something New.
I haven't watched it. Is it good though?
Something new. Something.
I think I got the DVD over there.
We're not gonna watch that tonight.
I ain't got no DVD player.
But no.
Dang. Call me over without saying.
We can move. Mama said, throw all
of the way. My try something new was actually going to therapy. I was like,
that was definitely new for me.
And
now I hate I can't go right now because I'm missing her right now. I got the. I'm gonna start me a GoFundMe. Maybe somebody help me. The way my insurance just changed on me in the middle of the year, but it's all right. I'm paying that bill down. We're gonna get on back in there. So try something new. Experiment with life.
You need to go stir that because it's about thick. Like this and that half and half. Production.
Right.
Hold your mule, y'all. Production got to check on something. I think, you know what? One thing that I do want to, as far as trying something new, I want to get to a point where I have the ability to just wake up and go. Like on a Saturday, like if I just want to get up one Saturday and just go driving, Hot Springs, Dallas, Memphis, just wake up and go. No, and just let the day come to you.
However,
you know what I'm saying? I think my baby always the groove of being so on target and on schedule.
The crazy thing is, before COVID, I used to do that. But it was like I used to just get up. Now I mean, never just go to like Dallas or whatever. But we might go to Hot Springs because I mean my godmama's in Hot Springs, so we may go down there or just get up and just get out the house. And that's something that I want to get back to doing because now having a 5-year-old, I'm just getting back to myself.
Right.
So it's like I don't want to lose this mojo that I got right now.
I get
because if not, I'm gonna be back
in the third one.
Okay. So next it says, I hope y'all writing this formula down.
I hope y'all write them down too. Okay, Daddy, I'm not driving by myself. I'm aware.
We gonna be
go to the third one. Go to the third one.
It says develop an action plan and implement it. So select one area for your personal, or it says, or professional development. Determine the steps, implement it. Every small step you take will be a great boost to your confidence.
Yeah, I believe that.
So, like, do you believe in like writing?
Production. You need to go back there in the production room.
Get on over and sit down. Here. No, that was my notes to go with the thing. The actual note is just develop an action plan and implement it.
I'm trying to get this question Neil was going to ask.
Oh my God. So do you believe in, so do you write, well, I know you do, some you know I ask, a to-do list every day?
No, I don't write a to-do list every day, but as far as like when I start certain projects, I do. Now, here recently, but yeah, that's a project. So yeah, I do. Yeah.
We know you do.
We know you do, and your handwriting be perfect.
And do. All right. And the next one says, stick with it. Ooh, that's me. I got.
Oh, that's the next one. It's like, yeah, you got to stick with it.
If you're putting it off because of your confidence, then you will never do it. So I think that's where I'm at.
You know, that's
where I'm at because where. Your what?
Oh yeah. I ain't really been bothering y'all about y'all content, so I'm
gonna say it out loud.
I did,
but since she said it, I did say okay.
You said it out loud when Neil was taking off work. Talking about you
taking off work. I ain't even take off work. Neil still look a mess.
I got you back.
Be still. Now I got to tell her when I'm gonna take out because you all in the background. Whoo, Jesus. Anyway, stick with it, Keitra. If you put it off because of your confidence, you will never do it. Okay.
And you got copy AI, so ain't no excuse.
That's for me too, friend. Man. That's for me too.
Okay, let's go to the next one. I ain't gonna bother y'all tonight.
All right, find a mentor.
What you rubbing my back for?
I feel like you've been a great mentor.
My bad. We weren't on the same page.
I was gonna say you've been a great mentor for us.
She need a mentor, friend.
I was wrong.
Oh wait, what you saying? I need a mentor. Or she need a mentor.
No, she was saying.
I thought that's why you was rubbing her back to say.
I was saying she's. Oh no, I was saying she
was wrong.
P-E-T-T-Y.
I was saying she's been. I feel like she's been a great mentor. I mean, she did have us crying and working kind of hard, but yeah. So I felt like, I mean, she's been a great. I mean, I did. You know, I learned something, friend. You did have us, you know, crying and doing homework, but it's okay. It's appreciated because that did help me build my confidence.
I didn't appreciate it.
Okay,
I don't like that.
I'm not gonna let these people have a full access pass into the shenanigans that go on with us. I'm not even gonna entertain Keitra.
Okay. So you done finally see. So the last thing it says sometimes all you need to build self-confidence is to hear it. Hear it
from somebody else.
Wait, hear it from you or somebody.
Faith come by hearing and hearing about the word of God.
But to hear it. So whether it's
me saying it or somebody saying it to me.
I think it go both ways. Sometimes you gotta say it to yourself, and sometimes you need to hear from somebody else.
Real talk though, y'all. Keisha put me on this affirmations. It's called Crowned Affirmations by what's her name?
Z-I-I.
Z-I-I. Like
I definitely did.
She did. But it's called Crowned Affirmations. If you have Spotify, what is it? iTunes,
Apple Music.
I ain't got Spotify.
Those affirmations, her and I can't remember the other lady.
I can't listen to the other
Hers be funny though, cause she got
Dear
real
God.
country. Dear God,
we thank you. Cause you gonna send us some money.
That's what she said.
That's how she
talk. Oh, I would turn that too.
Today is a good day.
And Father God,
you made it.
Yeah, but it's
okay. Ice Cube, listen.
But those are still great affirmations and prayers that they're saying. Sometimes I listen to that in the morning. Sometimes I might listen to it while I'm cleaning up. The other day I was cleaning out some drawers and I turned it on, and it was just like I automatically got a boost of energy almost.
I got Courtney on them too. Like when it come on, if I got my music just shuffling in the car, like our favorite one is Money.
Money. Yep.
And when it come on, get your money. Yeah, we both be get your money. Yeah. Get your money.
Yeah.
And they are all catchy, like
they are.
You know? So it's like song. It's
song.
Oh, okay, okay.
Some of them are girl is just her talking. Like,
okay. But some of them are song.
Yeah. And hers is like, she only has 7 tracks because she does one for each day. Mm-hmm. But like Crown affirmations are different areas.
Topics different. Mm-hmm.
But I love them. Like
I found that Crowned Affirmations by Z. Z-I-I. She's a makeup artist out of Memphis.
So see, you hearing it. So whether you hearing it from that or from somebody else, and sometimes you just need to hear that you're worth it, that you already have the confidence in you.
And when I play it, as she says it, like after she say it, then I repeat whatever she said. You know, that really like give it an extra boost. But
so that's the thing too. When you do affirmation, you definitely got to repeat it, and you got to believe it. What you're saying.
And you know what? I'm
you gotta believe it if you want to receive
I'm gonna
it.
tell the business real quick.
You gonna tell who?
We was going somewhere.
Ben?
Who? Us.
Oh yeah. Nah. Well, I think we was on our way back and it was playing or whatever. I look over at this fool. She's sitting there crying.
I must not have been in the car that time.
No, you weren't.
Oh, okay.
But that made me think, like, listen to it in a whole different way. So I'm like, what did she say that got her cry? You know.
But see, you not that. You that sensitive, not sensitive person.
That's it.
Yes, that is it.
But it made me think about it, like, oh, maybe I
like to listen real. Again.
Yeah. Like, oh, okay, like that. Oh, okay. You know, but
you probably still ain't cried.
Oh no, I ain't cried.
That's that sensitive, not sensitive.
I didn't cry. But it made me listen with different ears.
Okay.
I was in the middle of worship.
It was.
I was in the middle of worship. And I knew she was looking at me because I felt her eyes on me. But I wasn't going to break my worship.
Look, but I was confused. Like,
I could see you too. Like you probably driving and you probably like.
No, by this time we had stopped at a store or something, and we was getting ready to get out, and I was
had to wipe your face.
Because Crowned Affirmations had went off, and then I played the Promise. What's the song?
By Tip Joy.
Nope.
Nope.
Miranda Curtis and Melvin Chris.
Oh yes.
That's what she was crying on.
Oh.
And I'm like,
yeah, that took me in. That took me in.
Then I started thinking, I was like, oh. The Blessing song.
Yeah.
I think that's the name of it. But when it was for your children and their children and their children, like I ain't never read that in the Bible. I've heard people say it, but I ain't never really just thought about it.
Okay.
Listen.
Because now I'm a mama. So now I'm thinking, because the stuff I do is blessing my children. And they gonna bless their children with it. And then they gonna bless their children with it.
And then the generation just gonna continue.
Amen.
That's what it's saying. All right, so before we get into some tips, no matter your age, background, occupation, or body type, you're worth it, and you are incredible just the way you are.
That's 2 songs right there.
Is
what song?
'Cause girl, you worth it.
Hey.
You see I'm over here like
we went from Miranda Curtis.
You see I'm over here like what?
You gotta be eclectic. You gotta listen to all the music.
Okay. All right, so we got some tips.
What the tips said? Come on with them.
All ready?
Yeah, come on. Hey,
How to build your confidence and find your superpower.
Hey.
How you do it? How you do it?
First, use positive affirmations.
I put it in the comments. Y'all go find Crowned Affirmations. Daddy said y'all hilarious.
Let me find the other ones too.
We can't
use
help it.
Positive affirmations.
So use positive affirmations, and like y'all seen how I got post-it notes everywhere, sticky notes. Sometimes I just have to make myself stop and be like, read this post-it note.
Your house look like a rainbow.
I opened up the freezer. What's the freezer? can't stick it out in the fridge. Some out, girl. I got to read it wherever I am. Okay. But that's actually because Issa Rae. Did you watch Insecure? That's kind of how she is. So, I mean, that's a good thing, but Logan to be the toe off my sticky toes bad.
Nah, he can't reach them.
Because I need to put him up. I need to put him up high enough because Lord Jesus. All right, so after you. Last name Shaw?
Gilliam.
How she spell it?
With an I. She got an I in there.
That's Gilliam. We can get along.
See, that's Scoggin and Scoggin.
Right. I don't know, they may be related.
Okay.
So after positive affirmations, you have practice speaking out loud.
Say it loud, sis.
I'm black and I'm proud. You are, that's another one. So whether you are in the mirror or you just riding in the car, like speak it out loud. I got this. I'm the bomb.com.
Eels.
I was trying not to cuss, so I had to use that word.
Praise the Lord.
Because I was gonna say,
because you got a potty mouth.
All right. So she's putting another. What's that? Affirmation.
It's called The Entrepreneur's Decree by
Aisha
Gilliam.
Gilliam. That's how you pronounce it.
Nice.
There is a bomb in
Gilead.
Okay, come on with the next one.
All right. So the next one is focus on your strengths rather than your shortcomings. So that's pretty much saying don't be hard on yourself. Like if you don't get it right the first time, like girl, get back up. Dust yourself off. That's what Aaliyah say. Dust yourself off and try again.
Focus on what you do well.
Exactly.
One thing that has helped me in relation to me being compared to my sister, my other Shannon, y'all, if you know, you know, missionary first lady. Anyway, was that I struggled with the fact that I'm very outspoken, I'm very vocal, I'm rough around the edges in my delivery, whereas Shannon is real, you know, soft-spoken. She's gonna speak it with grace and with love. And I can't remember I was in a class or something, and me and the facilitator had a one-on-one during the talk or whatever, and it came up. And she was like, sometimes you got to knock over the tables in the synagogue. Sometimes you can't, sometimes you can't be nice and
sometimes
graceful and all. And sometimes people need to hear it a different way. And so she was like, stop focusing on that as though it's a shortcoming. You have a strength that allows you to be vocal, you know? So when I started looking at it from that perspective, now, granted, I'm still working on my delivery, but Angry Man Production System.
Come back.
Continue, Neil.
So
that's my brother. But that's the sorry.
What you been
saying?
That's the thing.
I wonder if he ever. No,
he ain't dealt with it because he don't care about nobody's opinion.
When teachers found out that he was my little brother, he would tell them real quick. That's my sister, but
that
ain't
nothing
like. Y'all not.
That's true. Okay.
All right. So it says write down 3 things every day that you did well and that you are proud of. Because you don't always want to focus on the negative. So, and that's something when I wrote that one down, I was like, oh, I never thought about that because I'm so busy. Dang, did I make some good choices today? Like, dang, did I do good as a mama? Like, dang, did I feed my baby? Dang, he did take a bath. Did I give him his medicine?
Dang, did I eat?
Hello, somebody. You know what I'm saying? So then it's like, I never thought to do that where I'm writing down 3 things to where I can actually praise myself and say, Janelle, you did the doggone thing today. Because some days, so I said I was going to start doing that part.
Okay.
All right. So then you got to hold your head up.
The ice machine is about to make me run.
So hold your head up. Don't be hard on yourself.
Yeah.
I'm learning that. I had to learn that. Y'all know we've had plenty of talks. So don't be hard on yourself.
Why is it that we are so hard on ourselves? Like not recognizing
I always feel like I got something to prove.
Grace and mercy.
But I don't necessarily think that that's a bad thing.
What, being hard on yourself?
Yeah.
My being hard on myself, I think is a bad thing.
I think there's a certain extreme. But I think there's a difference between holding yourself accountable and being hard on yourself and not extending grace that you extend to others to yourself.
I do both. I don't extend grace and I'm hard on myself.
And I'm gonna tell you, like for me, that's something that I had to work on after I left Ally, was that because I had such high expectations for myself, and I felt like I do things this way, and this is why I don't ever have an issue in this area. And those same high expectations filtered over into my expectations of my staff and people that I collaborated or partner with at work, and not really giving them that grace because I didn't extend grace to myself. Right. So
yeah,
I think we do need to have some level of extending grace to ourselves.
Yeah, I'm not good at extending.
Daddy say military and a father. Being good at one helped me being better at the other. It sure did. Like Daddy. He's a retired military man.
I swear this child turns 2 every time.
She do. That's what I'm tickled at. Cause you see us sitting here rocking back and forth.
Absolutely.
That's my daddy. Like Logan when it comes to his Nene. That's my Nene. I'm not sharing. That's my Nene. All right. So find your superpower and don't stop. Like, don't be afraid to use it.
Yeah.
Like, you're a great mom.
You are.
Use that. You're a great wife. Use that. We ain't got the wife status.
We ain't got there yet, but we're gonna
get there one day. But at the end of the day, like, we know we some dope women. We are great women.
And I'm teaching y'all how to be good wives.
You are. Just hope I remember that. All right, so then I'm gonna be honest. Some days I'll be like, I want to get married, and some days I'll be like, I'm cool. But that's another story for another day.
Right.
Oh, okay. All right. So then next, you got to speak life over you and your life.
Yes.
Life and death lies within the
power of the tongue.
Speak life over yourself.
And my life. Speak up.
Speak life over yourself, baby, from head to toe.
And my life.
Yeah. Okay. Got it? Oh, my God.
Oh, gosh.
All right. Believe it.
You got to believe it if you want to receive it. If you believe it, you can receive it. If you doubt, you count yourself out.
I like this. Did she do? There, we got that from work. Believe it.
That's
all right.
Last at church.
No, I said I like that.
Okay.
She said she liked the pen. I said I got that from work. All right. And then lastly, expect the great.
I have to agree with that. Like if you automatically wake up every morning with the expectation that something good is about to happen to you, it really does change like your whole attitude.
Yeah.
And your whole perspective of the day. Oh, Deacon Scoggins, your superpower is the full armor of God. Come on now, Deacon Scoggins.
Daddy.
Y'all better put on the whole armor of God. You sure better.
Come on, Daddy.
That's where your superpower is. That's what Daddy say. I laughing at me because I be giddy over my daddy. I ain't saying y'all. I don't care. I don't care.
No, there is nothing wrong with it at all.
I know.
But baby, you get excited. I love it. I do. I love it. So those are some tips that I had as far as building your confidence and digging deep and finding that superpower within yourself.
Yeah.
So as women, lift each other up. Like, don't tear each other down. When your girls or whoever needs you, like, be there for them at your own, pace, because can't be there for you got to separate yourself every now and then.
Right.
But just love one another, and that'll help build you up as well.
You
know what I'm saying?
I think it's very beneficial to have a supportive core group that you can, take turns leaning on each other, because it, like when me and you were going through the whole grandmother situation in August, Keisha had to be strong for 2 people. Like Keisha had to be the one, because it was like, we would still do our daily check-ins one another just to see how we were with planning and stuff. But, if you have those moments where you need to allow yourself a 24-hour pity party, having a supportive core group that can support you and be like, okay, I'm going to give you your 24 hours, and tomorrow I need you to get your attitude together. And you're going to come on out of this, and we're going to be all right.
Yeah.
Other people that are there to exhort you and deposit into you as you've deposited into them.
Yes.
I'm glad y'all recognize that, because I get so much grief about it.
Okay, so we're going to work on the delivery, baby. What you said, I had an attitude last week, and I was like, no, I didn't.
Daddy said, friends and family is all we have. Love them with unconditional love. Absolutely.
And it's not about using them. Somebody asked, I had a friend ask us, like, do you think I use? I said, no, I feel like friendships is a lot of give and take. Like we give, and I mean, and sometimes we just got to receive it. I mean, and sometimes we just sit there and we have our moments where we just be like, and what I say, all right, I'm finna go. I get out that phone, then I may come back and I may be in a better space. I mean, sometimes you just have that, but one thing about it, I wouldn't trade none of y'all for nothing in the world.
That's why we kept so this week, since she putting people business out in the street, I'm gonna put her business out in the street. Me and Janelle really been wrapped up, tied up, tangled up at work, so we really ain't been able to communicate with each other every day, all day like we used to.
I did well.
Keisha gonna say whatever. Keisha gonna text and talking about. At first, it was Janelle's POE that was driving a wedge between us. And now I feel like Julia's POE is trying to do the same thing. Here go me and Nell. If you miss us, just say that. Then. Don't be afraid to tell your loved ones and your family and friends that you love them.
You see my status on Facebook? It was about you.
I seen it too. Girl.
Why is it so hard for people to say I miss you? Repeat after me. I miss you.
Contrary to popular belief, I don't be on social media all day.
You didn't have to get it on social media. Or we said it in the text message.
Indeed.
All right, y'all. I'm not gonna play with them tonight. Cause
child.
They forced me to say something.
Anyways,
I really.
We didn't force you to say nothing.
Just say it. Why you can't say it? Life is too short.
Because you
tell people that you love.
Because you missed us.
You missed
us. And it's okay to miss each other.
A little bit.
But
it's
okay.
Missed y'all a little bit. You just say a little bit. You missed us.
It's okay. That's that sensitive, not
really. We just had a show coming up Friday.
Oh, okay. Remember that.
Prepared.
Okay. Daddy said, find you an escape from the daily grinds of the job. Man, I'm learning that.
Mine is TikTok.
Baby, because I would close my door in a minute and put my headphones in. I just had to get like 10 minutes.
3 o'clock in the morning. I ain't gonna say no names. Watch the TikTok. I ain't gonna say no names.
Oh, you know her daddy online. All right, so we're gonna say
nobody's name.
So we're gonna leave with this quote.
Quote.
Quote. Don't take anything for granted.
Yep.
If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. Have a little more confidence.
Yep.
Say the name.
Kathy Morati.
I just put Kathy. I could put Kathy P.
It's Kathy M.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kathy M.
That's an M?
Yeah. I think that's a P.
No, it's an M. Look, I can write it right here.
I thought it was Floriardi. I thought it was L. That's an M?
Floriardi.
Yeah. You need to go back to kindergarten.
That's why Logan came right out. So anyways.
Coming up next on the
the goal is just believe in yourself.
Thanks, Daddy.
Dig deep. And don't stop till you reach your goals.
Don't stop till
So our challenge to you all is this week. We're going to check in at the beginning of the next show.
Because I'm disappointed because nobody has asked me how I've been doing with saying no. But the show's over now. We can talk about it next time.
I don't believe she said no. That's why I ain't asked. Because I feel like if you would have texted us and be like, y'all would be so proud of me. But friend, you didn't do that. So have you said no?
You don't know me.
Friend, I
didn't say no.
Exactly.
I did.
So who don't know?
And I got suckered right in.
See?
We'll talk about that offline.
Right, because you got another challenge. All right, so we want you all this week to write down 3 things every day. You ain't got to tell us, just 3 things every day that you're done, that you did, and that you're proud of yourself. All right, so don't be hard on yourself.
Too.
Right, so don't be hard on yourself this week, and y'all. Reply back to us on Facebook.
Wait, she just said we ain't gonna ask y'all. You just said we're gonna put it.
And I just said, okay,
we're gonna be in the stories.
Yeah. No, I'm saying they don't necessarily have to tell us all 3 things every day.
Yeah.
But they can just tell us one of the things. If they want to, we would love the participation.
We'll love it. Show. Keep your plan.
Next show.
October 22nd.
Oh my God. Okay.
October 22nd.
October 22nd. I forgot we moved. All right, and it would be Miss Julia.
Hey, you know I never make a fool of y'all.
Hey,
in the space.
Hey. All right, and she will be talking about Working while Black in corporate America.
I guess I gotta go get me a corporate job real quick. So
Girl, bye.
You got a corporate job. So working while Black in corporate America, protecting Black women's mental health in corporate America.
Yep.
That's gonna be good. That's gonna be a good one for you.
I'm gonna flip it on y'all though, y'all. It ain't gonna be what y'all expect though.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I'm scared.
Don't worry about it. Show up on the 22nd.
Okay. So we hope you all have enjoyed the show. Do y'all have any last minute?
Be confident, be authentic, be unapologetically dope is all I got to say. Oh, flips hair.
Have any last minute?
I'm tired of this church.
So on that note, we thank y'all for tuning in. Like, share, comment, follow us on Instagram,
YouTube.
Facebook, YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, get the word out. Thank y'all again, and peace out.
Deuces.
Bye,
See y'all
y'all.
later. See you later.